Welcome back to Newhall, California. This is Eternal Valley Memorial Park. This is part 2 of our famous grave visit, so let's get on with it. This is a good place to start. Check out this beautiful view. Those mountains are breathtaking. They surround this memorial park. We're at the grave location of a country and western singer. This is Cliffy Stone. He works the Hollywood barn dance circuit with stars such as Ernest Tubb and Gene Autry. He signs with Capitol Records and releases his biggest hit, the Popcorn Song. He later starts his own record company called Granite Records, which is a spin off of his last name being Stone, of course. The grave marker is kind of faded. He dies of a heart attack January 17th, 1998 at his Santa Clarita home. He was 80 years old. Santa Clarita is just to the left of here. Yeah, this is a beautiful place. Kind of a windy day, but pleasant. Good temperature. Families come out here and pull up lawn chairs and visit all day with their loved ones. Our second stop is another ground interment, but look at this green grass. Can you believe this is the winter time in Southern California? Mark Noble, this is his famous grave, final resting place. He's a well-respected African-American actor from the 1920s. He's very busy, appears in several movies, plays character parts. He was in the movie The Mummy, King Kong, Son of King Kong. He dies of natural causes January 9th, 1978 at age 96. Trying to think who's next on our list. I think I got to get in a car and drive down the road a ways, around the corner. Let's keep going. We're at grave marker 215. 215, we're looking for 218, so I know we're close by. $216. Sometimes find a grave isn't real accurate, so I have to go by the numbers on the headstones. I think we're fairly close by. We're trying to find our next famous grave stop. Here we go. I recognize the name. His stage name is actually Edmund Gilbert. He's an actor best known for playing a part of Fenton in the 1970s television series The Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. He also does cartoon voices. I'm going to bring in a sample now where he does Tailspin and Iron, and listen to his voice range between the two characters.
I'm a goner, a solid goner. But hey, it's been a good life. I got no regrets. I've done everything I ever wanted to do, except for, say, what's to stop me now?
Full many a rose is born to blush unseen and waste its fragrance on the desert air. Unlike that poetic rose, my dear Hypnotia, we shall not blush unseen. When I have destroyed Iron Man, the world shall witness the flower of my strength grow until it is too large and too beautiful to be ignored.
Well, how about that? One of my favorite things to do is to find the grave locations of those who have done cartoon voices. I have an upcoming video when I visited Mission Hills and San Fernando Valley. Find Clarence Nash, who did the voice of Donald Duck. This memorial park is several hundred acres, and check out the headstones. They're all flat. Hard to find. It takes 20 to 30 minutes to find each location, but I'm grateful now for our next stop. This is the famous grave of Marie Harmon. I found her within minutes. She works during Hollywood's golden age. She's best known for her lead role in the 1946 film The El Paso Kid opposite Sunset Carson. By the way, before I left Las Vegas to film this, I tried to bring in a snippet of that film, but YouTube says no. But what else is new? She moves from Chicago to Hollywood at age 18. She takes a bus out west. She appears in 25 films. Later, she owns a lady clothing store, and she kept her good looks her entire life. She dies at age 97 on January 25th, 2021 of natural causes. There's the Eternal Valley sign. You can see it from the freeway. We're going to stop and pay our respects to Gean Vincent. He's our second musician visit. Actually, I think there's 3 in this memorial park. Gean Vincent was a rock and roller who pioneered the rockabilly style of music. His 1956 hit Bebopalua is considered the original rockabilly song. Actually, the name of that, the title of that song sounds like a Ricky Ricardo song in I Love Lucy. He dies very young, age 36, of internal bleeding and heart failure. He's inducted in both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Rockabilly Hall of Fame. Hey, I've just noticed we have the same birthday, along with Burt Reynolds and Thomas Edison. We're all February 11th. I'd like to give a shout out to some subscribers that have become my friends. I want to say hi to Cheryl. I hope you made it home safely from Tennessee. Hello, Tammy from Oregon. Jeff from Vancouver. Susan from Lafayette, Indiana, where Purdue is. Actually, Purdue's in West Lafayette. Alexis from Cedar City, Utah. I have some other friends in Cedar City. Robert, Tucson, Arizona. Cindy from Cleveland. One day I'd like to make it to Cleveland and go on a cemetery tour with you. This is an old horse carriage. This is one of the last ones used in Los Angeles County. Each cemetery, graveyard, has one or had one of these that they use. Back then they would call them cemeteries, graveyards. Today they're called memorial parks mainly. But Uncle Davy, I'm thinking of Sarge at this very moment. This would be something he would have pulled. Come on out and visit. Come on out and visit.
I know we do. Yeah, I know. You sure are pretty.
Why, thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, you mean the horse?
Yeah, you sure are pretty. Yeah, you are.
Sarge is no longer with us. He was a retired Disney horse. They used him to carry veterans down to their final resting place at Sunset Memorial Park in Apple Valley, California. The same memorial park that Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, and Johnny Crawford are interred. Everybody needs to be remembered.